Digging into how a convicted felon on probation could have had such a run-in with law again. Monday, we took you to a breaking news scene where a Florida man, Jesse Korff, was found with what appeared to be a bomb on him, while suspicious material sat in his North Fort Myers home.
Wink News reporter Haley Zarconi joins us in studio now. Haley, how long has Korff been on probation?
Well, he was sentenced to a little over 9 years in prison in February of 2015. This would have put him out of prison and into the probationary portion of his sentence by spring of 2024. And this week, he's had a run-in with the feds again, while still serving prior charges. Tonight, I'm speaking with Wink security analyst to answer your questions about this repeat offender. Jesse Korff is no stranger to the federal judicial system, making and selling a deadly toxin from a Fort Myers rest stop, admitting to having a role in an international murder conspiracy. Korff's arrest in 2014 led to 9 years in federal prison. Once released, 5 years of supervised probation was a part of the deal. In the midst of this, he got his hands on deadly weapons again. How does this happen?
This is a transitionary program from being in prison to re-engaging with the public. And the probation officer can set up a very wide variety of rules. Number one, you can't get in trouble again.
Yet, Korff did. What he got in trouble for could go from one charge to a laundry list of them.
Well, right now, the only charges that he's facing are the felon in possession of a gun. He's looking at up to 15 years for that charge. But the feds put him in jail now on those charges immediately. They'll go to a grand jury and probably what's called supersede, look for additional charges.
Wires showing out of his pocket and law enforcement presence traced back to his home in search for bomb material. What is bomb material?
Bomb material is things that you have in your kitchen under the sink. It's cleaning supplies, it's personal beauty supplies, it's things you might have in your garage to working on tools.
So the idea that he was on this supervised probation and had access to these materials, that's not out of the ordinary.
Not out of the ordinary to have them, but what he was doing with them could be out of the ordinary.
Colco tells me that he wouldn't be surprised if the Department of Homeland Security jumps in on this and the investigation as well. They were a part of his first federal investigation 10 years ago. Korff was set to make his first appearance in court today, but it was canceled just hours before it was set to start. Back to you.